Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Bree. Today, we have a very special guest. This is my boyfriend, Miguel, who at this point has just been a voice in the background of a video or two. And of course, the drooly little man is here to join us as well, because everything's done with the baby. But as you can tell by the title of today's video, we are doing a WhatNot haul. So if you haven't heard of WhatNot, it is essentially a reselling app.
Yeah, it's an auction site that just came live about a couple months ago, and it's great for parents. If you collect or you toy hunt at all, it's easier to do it on WhatNot as a parent with a newborn. And the deals are great, and we're just gonna share the love and share what we got.
I was gonna say, and you found it through...
I found it through another toy hunter called Ethan Page and the Major Toy Hunt. So shout out to Ethan Page. Thanks, dude. We wouldn't have done that without you, basically.
Thanks for breaking my bank account.
Yeah.
I will leave a link to his channel down below, as well as a link to all of the sellers from WhatNot, a link to their WhatNot page, profile, and everything, so you guys can see their live shows and experience other auctions that other sellers do. So without further ado, we have a gigantic pile in front of us, and we're just going to show you all the nerdy things we got. Alright, so I'm sure you can see there's a pile spread amongst everything. We've lined it all up with their packing slips so that we can give credit to the seller. What you're going to see here is a lot of Funko. Like a lot.
Yep.
Some wrestling action figures. They're his.
Like I said, follow Ethan Page.
Yep.
Hit him up on the blogs as well.
And then some video games that I think are like more nostalgic for you.
Yes.
So yeah, we've got a couple of video games there. So we're gonna start with probably like one of the most prized ones we got, and it is White Vision. And I will put up like a little close-up of it, but it is the White Vision pop from the WandaVision series, and it's got a little protector and everything. We got this from Apops 89, so like I said, we'll leave that all down below so you guys can visit his page and everything. And I want to say that Apops did a lot of really good deals.
Yeah.
A lot of like $1 starts, things like that.
Yeah, Apops was a very fair trade.
Are you interested, Buggy?
Yeah.
He's drooling out.
Okay.
But yes, White Vision, super excited about this one. We are working on collecting all of the WandaVision ones. I already have Scarlet Witch, so half of the collection is done now. So did you want to show something?
Yeah, so next up, from Atomic Monkeys Comics, it is Mr. Brody Lee himself from AEW. Fun fact, I have been trying to hunt this toy down for about 3-4 months now. Can't find it in the wild. Atomic Monkeys came out with a great price, great deal. Started the auction off very fair. If you know anything about Mr. Brody Lee or wrestling in general, he has passed away, unfortunately, so RIP Mr. Brody, John Huber. Just great find, great price. Atomic Monkeys, hit them up. They're super great. Their insert's gonna be below as well. So yeah, this is a great find for what I paid for.
Definitely. He was very excited to find that one.
Oh yeah.
So then along the pop finds, we got these two from Apops 89 as well. I actually did not plan that, but got 2 more pops from him. I have this Snow White one, which is probably from the original collection of Snow White pops. And you can kind of see there, she's got a little bird on her hand. Like I said, I will insert some close-ups of these so there's not a glare on them or anything. And then also the prized Black Panther. This, I believe, was also his original release collection. And of course, RIP Chadwick Boseman. So this one is definitely staying in its protective case to be preserved forever. I'm not one of those pop collectors that keeps them all in the box. I like to display them out and about, but this one will be the exception. So, very excited about both of those.
Okay, and next up what we got is from Elements with a Z at the end. Like she said earlier, these are very nostalgic for me. Wild Arms is the first RPG I ever played, and I did have the luck of playing it in Japanese, and they sell mostly Japanese games. Funny story, I was playing Japanese games because my family was so broke they could only find them.
Skipper.
They could only find them in Japanese, so we just had Famicoms and Wii's and PlayStations are all Japanese. So these are all nostalgic for me. Wild Arms, if you haven't played it, play it. Super underrated game. And of course, Dragon Quest. So these are all just gonna get framed for me. Can't play them because I don't have those systems anymore, but look up Elements, great games, great consoles as well, super clean. And yeah.
As you can hear, Skipper wants to be a part of the video. He is whining at anything and everything. So, another pop I'm super excited about. This is from Pokemon Puller, who we also got quite a bit from because he had pretty nice prices. So this is Sam Wilson as Captain America from The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and it is the Walmart exclusive, so it was one that I was not lucky enough to find out in the shops. So I'm really happy that I got this. You can even ask, I was real excited.
Yeah, super excited
when I saw this. So Sam Wilson is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and just being Captain America, also love that. So very excited about this one.
And next up we got from Gamer Galaxy. Super fair prices. They were doing a Switch auction, and I was able to get Crash Bandicoot Racing. Great game. You know, if you like Crash, you're gonna love this. And I got it for a super sweet deal. And thank you again, Gamer Galaxy. And
yeah. I'll just intro this one for you because it's also from Pokemon Puller. He got his hands on a Black Hand pop figure. I know nothing about this, so I'm gonna let you explain that.
So I am a huge DC nerd as well as a wrestling nerd. The Black Hand comes from, I don't know if you can see it, comes from the Black Hand comic books, the Green Lantern. So it's all about the Black Lanterns, and he's the main villain. I never even knew they made a Funko of the Black Hand. I like collecting the villains of the arts, so we do have a Thanos. So yeah, super rare, never seen it before. Surprised I got it for the price I did.
Definitely.
Yeah, so great find. Thank you, Puller. You're awesome, man.
Thank you, Pokemon Puller. We have been tuning into his live shows
every time.
Pretty much every day that we see him pop up in our notifications, because he has a lot of Marvel, DC, Pokemon, as well as some Disney ones in there. So right up both of our alleys. So
exactly.
We're real excited about that. I'm super excited about those ones and saving them to last. But this set is from JJ_collectibles. Like he just mentioned, we collect villains, so I found a Thanos from Endgame series. So it is Thanos in his armor. He has the Infinity Gauntlet on his hand. So this is during, you know, the main battle scene in Endgame. Got a super sweet deal on this, so real excited. He's gonna go great with the rest of the Endgame collection that I am also working on. So lots of Marvel pops, as you can see. And then probably my top two, I would say, maybe top three of all the ones that I got. I found the Nick Fury Infinity War pop. So this is at the post-credits scene where Nick Fury is vanishing and disintegrating, and this was an exclusive Marvel Collector Corps pop. So this is one you could only get in the Amazon Collector Corps boxes, which I believe are a bi-monthly subscription. You can find it on Amazon if you're interested, but it's one you could not get by itself. So when I saw this, I freaked a little bit, might have woken the baby up by doing so, but it's okay because we have it now, because Nick Fury is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe as well.
Yep.
So we're gonna clean up a little bit, bring some more forward, and we'll be right back. Alright, so So our entire counter was covered in this stuff, so we had to kind of rearrange as we went. So now his high chair is covered in Element.
Okay.
But kind of back to your geeky things that I know nothing about.
Yeah. So it's mostly wrestling at this point, y'all. So this is Hangman Adam Page, Lucy's Wildcard Video Games. Thank you for sending the Loose Boys as well. Very rare, very hard to find, especially Hangman and the Natural, Dustin Rhodes. Been trying to get this since series 2. Yeah, Dustin Rhodes, greatest of all time in my book. So I'm really happy with it. And all these come in very clean. So, and they're very, they'll tell you if they're like damaged or anything, like this Sabu. This is a very old figure. Sabu is one of the best ever from ECW. Huge ECW nerd. So I'm really happy with those and really fair prices on all of them. And from Sepa Toy Geek, we got Luchasaurus Series 5, number 41. Good luck trying to find this one in the wild. I haven't seen it anywhere, even before, you know, no man came into town. So yeah, it was a really good find. And we got Miro from the Unmatched Series 1, signed in the back. So super rare, yep, super rare, awesome, great finds. Sepa, you're the man. Links will be down below. So yeah, look them up. Really, if you like wrestling, can't go wrong with these guys.
And of course, if you are really into wrestling, I can link your Twitter down below where you talk wrestling literally all the time.
Yeah.
So we watch wrestling, or he watches wrestling in this house a lot.
Quite a lot.
So his live tweeting can be found there, so I'll put that down below. So to end out all the pops, we have a couple of bigger hauls here. So probably the biggest one that I made that he didn't know about until it showed up at the house. This is from Nemer or Nemer. I'm not exactly sure how they pronounce it, but it is N-E-M-E-R. I have 5 pops, 3 of which aren't even for me. They are for his son, because we're gonna set up a whole Pixar shelf in his room once we get the shelving. We have a couple of Pixar ones because he loves Monsters Inc., Wreck-It Ralph, Big Hero 6,
Toy Story.
just about all the Pixars. So got a couple of those here for him. Speaking of which, Wreck-It Ralph, probably his favorite.
His favorite.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph's definitely his favorite. So this was the Hot Topic exclusive of Ralph holding a pie. And this thing's like actually pretty heavy compared to other pops because Ralph has a giant head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that's funny, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
In addition to that, also got him a couple of Monsters Inc. ones. On the hunt for the rest of these. Got him the Hot Topic exclusive Yeti, and this one's actually scented because it has the lemon ice snow cones there. So I'm sure we'll get a good whiff of this when we take it out to put it up. And then we also have Boo in her little monster costume. I have been trying to find the original Boo in her little pink t-shirt, but I can't seem to find it anywhere unless I want to pay an arm and a leg on Amazon. So we start with this one. But like I said, those are all for his son to put up in his little Pixar collection. And then for myself / our collection, I found a very rare Wanda Maximoff. This is also from Endgame. She is the glow-in-the-dark, like, battle Wanda. And every time I have looked for this online, they have cost an absolute fortune because they sold out so quickly. I'm a huge Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch stan. I absolutely love her.
She is your favorite character.
She is by far like my top character in the MCU. I know I said like Sam Wilson, Nick Fury, top characters, but like Wanda is the top character. So very excited to have this one. And then the last thing I got from this haul from Nemer is the Box Lunch exclusive Winnie the Pooh dancing in the rain, kind of kicking puddles. So I'm very